how you doing? Brace yourself. It's that time of year. Gas meter needed inspecting. Gas meter was under all of this and behind this, and there's the shelves there that have been moved, and oh, look, all of this. I'm gonna have a right fun time putting all this back. That's what happens when your gas meter's under your stairs and not out front of your house, like apparently it usually is. But we've been able to read the gas meter for like the first time since 2020, so fantastic. But gas meter, it's not all good news. I've been living in blissful ignorance. You see, that's Potter's cupboard, and this used to be my office once upon a time. Yeah, there was an office under the stairs. Right, and I'd park my backside down there. I'd have computers and all that down here, networking, all that, done all sorts. Right, and then it just became the cupboard under the stairs. Then my great refurniture meant we couldn't get in here. And I've been living the dream. The dream. What do I mean, living the dream? What do I mean? I'm living in blissful ignorance. So, anything that I've needed to keep has generally come into Potter's cupboard or into some like big coffin boxes like this up in the loft. And I like to try and keep things organised by use. Alright, so audio equipment goes with audio equipment, VR equipment goes with VR equipment, camera equipment goes with camera equipment. But over years, as I say, with my great refurniture and other stuff, things haven't necessarily stayed where they're supposed to. I usually have backpacks with specific types of gear in them. So usually a computer, some capture devices, some microphones, mixers, that kind of stuff. And then you'll find just over time, something will get put down and then someone else will pick it up and it'll move away and you'll have no idea where the fuck it's gone. And I was looking today, I found 2 microphones. Don't ask why. 2 microphones in the bedside cabinet. And an MXL 2003A and a Behringer Ultra Voice Dynamic, and neither of them had their mounts on them. I know why they were up there, because the master bedroom was a master bedroom, then it was a games room or studio. So I used to take photos up there. So I could have my big soft boxes and that up there. And then it became a bedroom again, and just not all of the stuff managed to make it out when we turned it back into a bedroom. And so I found some of the microphones, and as we're emptying the cupboard, because we need to get the gas meter in here, I find this box. It's a case, a hard case for the Behringer microphones. And I'd found one of the clips for the microphone mounting clip. And I looked at this and I was like, when I come in here, they must be in here. Alright, they must be in here. They're here. The clips must be in here. Open the case, empty. I found a small box that I would normally put camera batteries and lights batteries in here. And open it up, and the batteries that I needed for my Panasonics and that, not there. The charger, not there. How do I know which ones they are? They're red. They're not there. So I've been living in blissful ignorance thinking that all of the stuff that I've needed has been in here. And it isn't. Like thinking, don't worry about it, you'll get to it eventually. Just don't worry about it. You know where it is, it's there. And now I'm freaking out going, where the fuck is everything? Fuck. And I've looked in some other boxes and gone, I don't even remember what half are used for. Like I've got splitters and all these different cables, and I'm like, because as cables get lost, you replace them. I can't find them, so, you know, as I say, I replace them. And now I'm like, what were you for again? But I know that if I get rid of them, I'll need them. Oh dear. Hoarding begins. Look! I found my metronome! And some Polaroids. And a PlayStation Vita. Oh God. Game over, man. I've been on a mission. I have been on the mission. It's not been particularly successful, but batteries. Panic over. I have found them. They were in. I don't know why. Like there's this random box that must have had like, what is that logo? Corsair. It's a Corsair logo. I guess it's for one of my headsets. My batteries. There you go. There's the wait. Is that the right one? I don't know. There's the charger. There's the batteries. There's the legit Panny battery, third-party battery, batteries for, or is that a 60D battery? Might be. You know, lights for batteries for lights, microphones. Started to find the bits for the microphones. Behringer Ultra Voice had the case. I just not that you can really see. Three, well, at least I can't see from the screen, stupid screen. 3 Ultra Voices in the Shure SM58 style with the switch. These are actually pretty good for the money. I think they used to be about 15 quid for 3. Fantastic if you need to learn how to use a microphone. And they sound solid too. You know, dynamic, so no phantom power than needed. You learn mic presence and stuff, and just, yeah, all in gravy. How to hold, how to use a mic, cool. Found a couple of the mounts. So there was one, I can't remember, I think I said that, where there was one, and then, yeah, there was one in one of my music trays, and then there was one on a mic stand upstairs. So we just won the mission, but soul crushing. I've realised I've gone and lost an entire microphone. I've lost microphones, individual cables per device, and just where things have moved about from time to time. It's just, oh, it's a nightmare to keep track of. Like, I've lost a T-Bone microphone somewhere. It's another one, like a 58. Not quite a 58, but it's like a 58. No idea where it is. I swear I saw the case for it earlier. Can't find it, knowing my luck. My desk used to be a coffee table with legs on it, or it's now got legs on it. And you can lift up the top of the desk, but with all that stuff on it, ain't gonna happen. It's probably in there. Just headsets are missing, cables are missing, batteries are missing, chargers are missing, just missing. Always have spares, which is, I said that yesterday, always have spares, and that's why I've got a house full of stuff. Fuck. Divine's got his laptop, and the wife has now got Monster Hunter Rise on her PC, and they're now streaming it. Team Iron Brew is back in Monster Hunter Rise, but not on PC. I'm really psyched. Really psyched. So I'm gonna hop in a bit. Because they're having to start again, and obviously I've been playing for a while on PC and Switch, and just I've been playing a lot. But yay! It's going to be so much easier to get everyone into games now because we're all on the same platform. Well, I mean, kind of to a point. I mean, like, you know, as I said in all these other vlogs, that exclusives are only really exclusive on console. There are some true exclusives to console, like the Zelda games on Switch and something on Xbox, and the Spider-Man Miles Morales games, and like the Sackboy adventure game or whatever. Those are like console exclusives, but most other stuff might be exclusive to a console, but finds its way to PC. And now that we're all on PCs, oh, beautiful. And now you don't have to go, oh mate, well, I can only play this game on here because that means I can't play Killer Instinct, Halo. Divine can now play Sea of Thieves. That's going to be amazing. I hope he likes his laptop. He's been humming and hawing about the idea of a PC for a while, and we just suggested go for the same kind of rig that my boys have got, because they work a treat and would probably be more than powerful for what Divine wants to do. But I don't actually think Divine's used a PC, like proper PC, for like in a gaming kind of way, since like Windows 98, Windows XP, Windows ME, something like that, like a long time ago, man. But this is ace. Absolutely the brilliant. Team Iron Brew back at it again, and it's going to be interesting because I'm going to see if actually the wife's PC is capable of playing this game at 60 FPS and streaming it at 60 FPS. I hope so, but fantastic. It's brightened my day. That's really brightened my day. Now, I didn't manage to find everything, and I'm still packing the up. But pretty much everything is back in Potter's cupboard that can go into Potter's cupboard. Just that, I mean, that's the usual chaos around where I sit. Reach down, grab a cable, grab a microphone, grab a pair of headphones, whatever. Call the chair and that the bag. I haven't found everything. It's not that big of a deal. A tad annoying, but at least I found the batteries. I've got an idea where some of the other stuff is, but Christ, it's just insanity to see how much stuff I have, how much stuff is duplicated, and the fact that, you know, where I'd think that some stuff is supposed to be in XYZ place, it just isn't. Like, oh yeah, mate, don't worry about it, all them cables are with that bag in that box with all that stuff, you know, because that's the audio bag, or that's the VR box, or that's the instrumenty bit. So, there's like random stuff in random places. Metronome in with amiibos, for Christ's sakes. Like, no. I haven't seen that metronome in ages. I was tempted to buy another one. That's the problem, I have to keep buying other ones. And I end up with boxes and boxes of stuff, but then because I always have spares, I can always cobble together something to be able to get a job done, or a thing done. It's never too hardcore when something fails. There might be a bit of a drop, but most people wouldn't care, to be honest. You know, I've done all kinds of crazy stuff, showing people how to do things on mega cheap and how to do pretty much the same stuff on mega high end. And realistically, depending on delivery platform, the differences are negligible. They really are. But I really just, at some point, I just wish I could sort out another space where I could just separate everything and set up another room, just have everything kitted out and be done with it. You know, have a room for the instruments and the amps and all that kind of stuff. A room for like the live streaming in VR, because I ain't gonna lie, man, VR in a tight space is pretty dangerous, especially when you got people walking around. You know, and just you know, so this house is very small, and where my setup, I very briefly in times over the years have I had my own space separate to get stuff done. It's never lasted. You know, I had a place in Norwich, but that turned into a shared space. We had a place when we were just down here that got taken over. Then I was given the whole room briefly, and that got changed. And now I'm in like what did we say, 4 foot by elbow to do absolutely everything. That's a lot of equipment to have in such a small space, and it's not realistically practical. Can you do it? Yes. Is it a pain in the ass? Most definitely. I mean, just one of my soft boxes takes up a majority of my living room, or a huge chunk of floor space. But fucking well chuffed that everyone's got their PC sorted. I am well chuffed that Divine's got that machine, and I really, 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 really hope that he enjoys his time on it. Just actually got off a call with Divine because him and the wife are talking on Discord, because as I said, they're playing and streaming, and Divine doesn't normally play the game with sound when we play it on Switch, because he's got his headphones on to talk to us, and so he's got like the Switch on his TV and he can't hear it through his headphones or whatever. But now he can actually hear both because it's all going through the same channel. Oh, fucking great! It's fantastic. And all I've had on my mind today, completely irrelevant, but Divine will get the groove, because we've had the gas engineer round. That episode of Bottom, where Eddie and Richie have the gas man come round. Left in high spirits to indulge in my hobby of bus surfing, or something to that effect. Gas man comes round to Richie's Eddie's flat, and they whack him with a frying pan, and they got to throw him out the window onto one of the passing buses. Anyway, yeah, sorry, heading off. Hope you're all good. I'll see you all with the luck in the next one. You'll make it if you want to.